Welcome to Remax Distinctive Real Estate's new agent training. Today we will review how to properly assemble a sales contract package. Here are some initial things to keep in mind before you get started. Make sure that all signatures are signed in blue ink, and make sure that all earnest money deposits are in the form of a cashier's check or a money order. On the sales contract page, make sure to type the buyer's name and do so separately. Include the full address below the buyer's name and make sure to select the style, which is the buyer's marital status. Next, enter the earnest money deposit amount. Then make sure that the designated closing agent is listed below that line, and ensure that you mark the correct box for the type of financing that the buyer is utilizing. On the bid numbers section, on line 3, include the purchase priced amount. Line 5 should include the closing cost amount. Line 6A, the broker's commission. Line 6B, the listing broker's commission. And on line 7, the net amount that is owed to HUD. Other required addendums include the HUD 9548, which requires the case number and confirmation number. Never include the purchase price or the date on this line. The buyer also needs to sign and date this form with the broker agent and do so in blue ink. Form For Your Protection, Get a Home Inspection should include the case number, the property address, the buyer's initials, and the date. All of this information can be included anywhere on the form. On the individual owner-occupant certification form, make sure that the buyer signs and dates the form along with the broker. On the selling broker commission addendum, include the broker's company name and it must match what's on the sales page. Also include the full property address, the buyer's name, and the date the contract was signed. If the agent is signing, then print the agent name and date and sign the form. If the buyer is an investor, remove this form from the packet. On the Purchaser's Rights and Responsibilities addendum, on the first page, include the case number, full property address, and the buyer's name. On the second page, make sure to include the listed price of the property, the buyer's initials, and the purchaser's signature along with the date and the agent. On the lead-based paint disclosure, the broker must initial next to the applicable financing type and must also initial under the selling broker acknowledgement portion. The buyers must initial next to all of the sentences under the purchaser acknowledgement section, then the form should be signed and dated. Other forms that require the buyer to sign and date include the forfeiture of earnest money deposits, closing date extension policies, rate on gas and mold, and the flood addendum, if it's applicable. The lender letter requires the following information: a written application, it must be on a lender's letterhead that includes their mailing address, a statement that the credit has been pulled, reviewed, and approved, the estimated loan amount, a signature by an actual person, and it must be dated within 30 days of the bid date. You will need proof of cash funds. This includes a bank statement or investment account that has the buyer's name, the bank name, the balance, and the current date not older than 30 days, and also must include a letter that has the amount of the person's credit line and available credit. Thank you for joining us today, and for more helpful agent tools, don't forget to go to livedistinctive.com.